Shelby County Economic Development Corporation by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome in to WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Thanks so much to the sponsors that make it all possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. We got a full studio today. In our first half, we're going to be talking with Linda Allen, the Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and Crystal Baker. We're going to be talking all about some new members. It's going to be fun there. In the second half, with some new people in the studio, it's going to be fun. We're going to talk with Tyler Frump and Kayla McGraw, along with Amy Hagan with the IFBW Fashion Show. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be a great conversation. Let's start with Chamber Chat. Miss Linda Allen, good to have you back in the studio with us.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us all.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We brought the party.
You really did. You always do.
We try.
All right. What do we need to know? What's coming up for us?
What I'm going to talk about is what we have coming up on April 13th, which is the 10th annual Spring Swing Indoor Golf Putt-Putt Tournament. We are in our 10th year doing this. We have hit the deadline for pre-registration for people to get team tees. We have 24 teams signed up. So there will be a lot more. You can sign up that morning too. You just will probably make your own shirt. Sure. But feel free to have fun and make your own team. We've seen some really creative team tees with people that sign up afterwards. They do what they want. And it's fun.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So, there's so many bars listed in this. It's going to be a really fun day.
I know. Yes, we have some amazing bars here. These bars go all out. They provide food and drink specials, and they take care of the judges at the whole. It's just a good day. So we want to reach out and thank the Funky Monkey, Pub 116, Burton's Tap, Wiseau's, the Thunderbird Lounge, Fraternal Order of the Eagles, number 1425, the county seat, and the Palomino Club.
Love it. All of those will be involved.
They will be involved. And it's fun because each bar, when they do their different food things, a lot of people just travel through the bars and eat throughout the whole day. I am one of those people.
Very, very fun day.
It's very fun.
2014.
24.
Is that a record? It seems high.
It's high. I don't know that it's a record.
It's great participation.
And the thing is, you never know what the total number is going to be until the day. So we're used to that.
Yeah. You expecting a lot of signups the day of? Does that happen a lot?
We're hoping.
Okay, yeah. People can do that. You're definitely.
You'll see that it all depends on the weather. It depends on the weekend. Depends on what you got going on. Sure. But yeah, that's going to be a fun day. So we want to give some big thank yous to our sponsors. So we would like to thank Refreshment Services Pepsi. They have sponsored, and they've also provided a lot of beverages for our booze cart raffle. Those will be on the way. CMB Bank and Trust is always a good partner with the Chamber. They're a wonderful sponsor. Credit Collection Partners and Paycourt. CCP Paycourt is how you say it. I'm practicing that one.
Sure, yeah.
Bill's Toasty, of course. They have an anniversary coming up too, which we'll talk about more another time. BK Insurance Services, ABC Screen Printing and Graphics, and he's also doing our t-shirts.
Awesome.
We love working with Brad. He loves us, I think. Taylor Monogram by Design. They will also be sponsoring. So we'll be having a 50-50 drawing and a raffle, and we'll be doing that beach cart, and it's going to be full of goodies. There will be cash prizes for first, second, and third. So get ready.
I love it. All
Practice
really good
your
things.
butts.
You talk about a booze cart?
There's
giveaway?
A booze cart raffle.
What does that mean?
So we get donations of basically booze bottles.
Cool.
And drinks that you can mix things up, and we put it in a beach cart, and we sell tickets. And
very
somebody
cool.
Wins all that.
That is really cool. All right, get involved
It's
with
fun.
Spring Swing. You said the deadline. We've already reached that deadline.
For the pre-signups for the t-shirts has already happened, but then you can still sign up until the day of at your bar of choice.
Awesome.
Any of those that we just listed.
And if you're listening right now and you're thinking you might want to get involved, a call to the Chamber would work.
Yep, 824-4919.
Beautiful. Anything else to say here on the Spring Swing coming up? Right?
Just come. It'll be fun.
Yeah, just get
dress
up.
up.
Be a really fun
Got all
time
kinds
here.
of themes going on. Check out our Facebook page. It's on there. There's an event for it.
Always check out that Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. They keep it updated now. We're going to keep this chamber chat going here because you guys are expanding. You guys always are. New members.
We're always busy.
Yes. So we have two new members we want to talk about today. The first is Kaufman Realty and Auction. They offer a wide range of services to buyers and sellers, including residential, agricultural, commercial, and vacant land listings and auctions. We'll be having a ribbon cutting with them on April 19th at 10:30 at 121 South Washington Street, Suite B. So we invite you all to come join us and join in on the fun.
Very cool. We had Matt Corso on the show with Kaufman Realty and Auction Services there. Really cool. Right above Anderson.
Right there.
Easy
He's
to
on the
find.
square.
Great guy, Matt Corso, and all of his services. Really, really fun to learn about there. So yeah, really cool
Yes.
spot. Hoping to
Happy
be
to
there
have
for the
him.
ribbon cutting there on the 19th.
Wonderful.
What else we got there?
So the other one we have is South Fork Dirt Riders and Event Center. They just joined us. They've been around for a long time. They have a pretty amazing piece of land, offer camping, mudding, live music and events, and so much more. They will be hosting a business after hours with us later in the summer, and we're super excited about that. You can find out more about them on Facebook, or they have a website, southforkdirtriders.com, and they always have different events going on. So
Wow, what a great member to have there. They're the ones that hold the tailgates and tall boys?
Yes.
That's
I went for the first time last year.
that's
It's
a huge
eye-opening.
deal.
it's
huge.
huge. Yeah,
Would they ever reach out to the chamber for something like that?
Yeah.
possibly. Yeah.
I mean, for help advertising.
Absolutely.
Huge
That's what
event
we're
right
there to do. Yeah, we're there to promote our members.
Absolutely. I love it. Okay, that's another one right there. Welcoming those two members. Those are the only two we have to talk about.
That's two we have to talk about today. Yes.
Beautiful. Awesome. What else do we need to know, Chamber? With the spring swing coming up, we got some new members here. Any operations changing over there with the Chamber, Linda?
Operations.
No?
No, we just keep trucking. Nope.
Trucking.
Just keep trucking. We're going to be coming up. Crystal is our board president in May. We'll install some new officers, but we're just not there yet.
Yeah, sure. We were kind of waiting to say that over there. Crystal Baker becoming Chamber president right
She
there.
stepped up.
Crystal, it's great to be able to say that
Thank
on air
you.
with you.
Yeah,
How does that feel?
I'm super excited. Obviously, Mike Casali had vetted me and been talking to me about when he was finished, that he would like for me to be president. So unfortunate circumstances led to it happening a little bit sooner. But I'm honored to be filling that step for him and hopefully make him proud as president.
Absolutely. Well, huge shoes to fill right there. And we're all rooting for you there in that position. We know you're going to do a great job. It's really great. Crystal Baker, the president, new president of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Linda Allen, great person to have on the
Wonderful.
team.
We're there to support her.
Absolutely. Awesome. All right. We're talking with Linda Allen and Crystal Baker right now with some chamber chat. The spring swing is happening on April 13th. You can still get your teams in to Linda Allen here and the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. What else do we need to know about the chamber? Anything else coming up here, Linda? Or should we save some more time for our other guests right
I think
here?
we're going to reserve some time for our guests.
We have two more events we need to talk about
Absolutely.
real quick. So Sperling Title is hosting April business hours, April 17th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. These are great events to network and grow your business. Trisha Phillips is amazing. She said Ben Robinson might be giving tours of the historical records of Christian County. If you plan to attend, please RSVP to TaylorvilleChamber@gmail.com. We also have Sonic, which we'd let you know we would be giving you more updates with that. I know everyone is excited about Sonic coming back to town. So they will be teaming up with the Chamber for a job fair to be held on April 17th from 10 to 6:30 p.m. and April 18th from 10 to 5. You can apply by texting TOTS, TOTS, to 85000, or if you check out our Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, we will be posting a flyer there with a QR code that you can scan to apply.
Perfect. Awesome. And it's really coming together over there at the Sonic. Getting exciting over there. I'm sorry for not mentioning those
That's
two
okay.
events
That's
right
okay.
there, but we got them in. That is beautiful right there. Anything else to mention about these very exciting chamber events coming up here?
We're just super excited. We hope everyone can make an appearance to these events and help support your local businesses.
Absolutely. And information, details about all this, Facebook page.
Yes, and I will say it's Sperling Title. If you ever had the opportunity to take that tour, it's very interesting.
Sure, yeah.
It's very historic. There's
Really?
so many facts down there. Yeah,
Another
it's
great
really cool.
opportunity here, presented by the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Speaking was Linda Allen, the Executive Director, and Crystal Baker, new President of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. When we come back, we're going to have more. We're going to have more from Kayla McGraw and Tyler Frump, along with Amy Hagan. We're going to talk about the IFBW Fashion Show coming up just this weekend. Stay tuned to WTIM, your information station. You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show. We'll be right back.
Your information station, WTIM.
Spring into the American Eagle Restaurant, 102 East Park in Taylorville for breakfast, lunch, or dinner all day, 6 a.m. till 9 p.m. They'll guarantee the food tastes like homemade because it's all made from scratch. Grab daily specials by checking the menu board when you walk in. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, get a free kids meal with the purchase of another. And seniors, veterans, first responders, nurses, and school staff get 10% off every day. Spring into the American Eagle Restaurant, 102 East Park in Taylorville for breakfast, lunch, or dinner today.
While the NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament Championship Final Four and Sweet 16 won't be on free over-the-air TV this year, you can hear all the games again this year free on all the WTIM platforms, on AM, FM, and stream on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com, the WTIM mobile app, and Amazon Alexa. Follow your favorite teams free when you listen to WTIM's NCAA Men's Tournament coverage on all its platforms, on AM, FM, and streamed online. WTIM is your NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament station.
If you're 40 and over, you'll recognize these artists by their first names: Frank, Dean, Sammy, Andy, Nat, Diana, Michael. Well, here's the big news. You can now hear Central Illinois' largest music library with over 3,500 songs on air and online at 965thechill.com. Tune in on the FM dial in Christian County and on your computer or smartphone. Hear these great artists and many more 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on 965thechill.com.
Christian County businesses now have another way to attract customers and promote their brand. The Miller Media Group's new 36 by 72 inch two-sided electronic sign is now live in front of our Park Street studios in Taylorville. We're offering businesses the opportunity of promoting themselves to the over 11,200 drivers a day that pass our studios. Reach out to your Miller Media Group account manager now to get on board with this digital electronic sign advertising opportunity.
Now you can listen to WTIM on any Amazon Alexa-enabled device. There are 3 easy steps. Step 1.
Download the free Alexa app by going to the App Store on your mobile device.
Step 2. Enable our skill by going to the menu, select Skills, and then find WTIM News Talk. Open the skill.
Step 3. Activate the skill by saying, Alexa, play WTIM News Talk.
That's all there is to it.
And to stop the WTIM stream, just say, Alexa, stop.
WTIM News Talk, now on the Amazon Alexa app.
Sign up for People's Bank and Trust Save by Spending Roundup program, and they'll round up your purchases to the next dollar. Then transfer that change to your savings account. It's as easy as shop, enjoy, and save. Get details by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Hi, this is Jeff Robinson from Advanced Title. Whether selling your home on your own or through your local realtor, please give us a call at 824-8007 for all your title work needs.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. We'd like to thank the sponsors that make all these conversations possible: People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. Chamber Chat is wrapping up there, the first half with Linda Allen, Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, along with Crystal Baker. We talked all about some upcoming events, new chamber members, all fun things there. Now we're turning our attention to Kayla McGraw, the Vice President of the IFBW Fashion Show, and Tyler Frump, President. Really great to have both of you guys in, along with Amy Hagan, the idea woman about this whole operation. Thank you guys for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
So what's the first thing I got to know about this? Because as you guys are explaining it to me, this is a pretty big deal. It's going to be happening right on our square. So tell me about this IFBW Fashion Show.
Yes, so this is our 4th year hosting our fashion show, IFBW. We used to have a different event. We used to do a Christmas auction and a pancake and sausage breakfast. But during COVID, we decided on a complete rebrand. Sure. We wanted to gear more towards helping those women-owned businesses that are here in town. Yes. So Amy came up with the idea of a fashion show, and we've been running with it ever since. Had a little gap of no event during COVID times, but this will be our 4th annual.
I love it. You speak on these women-owned businesses, and we have plenty of them in Taylorville. Now that you just kind of say it, kind of thinking of that right now, kind of just came to me. So, I mean, is that kind of what went into your process of that brand shift right there?
Absolutely.
Our organization is all about women supporting women. So we like to highlight all the women-owned and operated businesses that are here in Taylorville and the surrounding communities. And we're able to do that really well during the fashion show. You are going to come in and get to meet all of these different vendors. We've got people who are donating to our bake sale. And then we have over 17 businesses who will be walking their clothes down the runway with 20 women from our community being the ones to be the models. So we're really excited to show how powerful these women are in our community and be able to put a spotlight on them.
I love it. I mean, I was going to ask how you guys are highlighting these businesses, and I was hoping that the clothes in these businesses would be walk down the runway. I'm not too familiar with the fashion show operations out there, but that's exactly how I imagine this going. This is huge. 17 different businesses across Christian County. Does it expand?
Absolutely. Yep, it sure is. Mostly Christian County. There are some outside of that we've invited in, but if you take a little walk around the square, almost every single one of those fashion businesses are involved in our show.
Really, really cool here. Did they just reach out to you guys? Did you guys take the initiative and kind of try to find these women-owned businesses?
We take the initiative.
Sure.
We split up responsibilities. We go out, talk to them, tell them a little bit of what it's about. And normally they're pretty quick to say, absolutely, this is practically free advertising for them. So, it's really worth it. And you're helping a small nonprofit organization that really changes the community.
Without a doubt, yeah. Did you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention, is that all the proceeds that we raise during this fashion show goes directly back to our very community. We at IFBW have a handful of different programs, which includes the microloan program that I know Amy has been on to speak about before. We also have things like our Kicks for Kids program, where we give shoes to children in need, and so much more, including scholarships. So we're getting ready to look and review applications from women who are graduating from the high school here and women in transition who are looking maybe to go back to school. That's where all of these proceeds goes back. And we are really stoked to see that last year was our most successful event in our history of our organization. And we're already a little bit over that. So we're excited to see where we can go from here.
That's unbelievable, and really great to hear the trends are moving in the right direction for you guys with scholarships. So many things involved here, especially with the young women here in Christian County. You guys are really doing a lot to support them. We're speaking right now about the IFBW 4th annual fashion show happening on the square April 6th. It's this Saturday. I'm sure it took a lot of coordination and a lot of planning far beyond this date.
Oh, yes. We started planning all the way back in November with our members of our organization. But really, we got things rolling in January. But it has been all hands on deck, especially as we get super close to this weekend. And we're super excited. We're at the First United Methodist Church this year, unlike previous years. So we're going to be using their new ministry center to showcase not only what they have to offer, but all the different things that Taylorville's community has to offer as well.
I love it. This is going to be really awesome here. Now, there's some opportunity for some sponsorship out there. Talk to me a little bit about this.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So we have lots of different levels that you can come in at. Our lowest is, of course, our Just Jeans. Any amount is welcome for that one. Our next up is going to be Kitten Heels, $175. It includes a little shout out. So if you like Facebook, I can hook you up with a post. Then our next up is going to be Taylor Blazer. It's $325. That includes you being in the slideshow during our event. And last but certainly not least, Little Black Dress is our biggest sponsorship, $500. That also includes your name and logo on the back of our program. So that is our highest involved one there.
It's really cool. And it's all about outreach. It's all about acknowledgement of these people that want to be sponsored. That's a really big thing to get involved with there. If someone out there is really interested in that, how can they contact you? How can they get involved?
Absolutely. So we actively use our Facebook page. We're watching all the time, IFBW Taylorville chapter. If not, you could give me a phone call, 217-454-1875. My number is the one that's on the flyer.
Beautiful. All right. Easy enough right there. And just a logistical thing we got to sort out here. Is it on the square or is that First United Methodist Church?
It is one block off of the square.
Okay.
So on Saturday, we're going to be having over 200 women and friends come down to downtown Taylorville, right around the square. So all those businesses around there, we're giving you a little bit of a spike on bringing some customers in.
Absolutely. And I look at Linda Allen. I mean, that's a treat for all the people around the square. You got all of your restaurants and, of course, your retail stores on the square right there. Many of them women owned. I'm thinking of like 3 right now that are all operated by women. So that is really cool. We have Amy Hagan here, just a good brain to have on operations. And what do you see here? This is a really great looking initiative here. And have you been involved the past couple of years?
Well, yeah, when I think about how far this event has come, because really Tyler made the point earlier, the idea was to bring something to the community that we could orchestrate that would bring women together of all ages. And I think one of the things that excites me the most about it is, one, it's fashion. I mean, who doesn't either feel like they have their own sense of fashion or appreciate fashion? And then secondly of all, it really brings together generations. I mean, one of the things that probably excites me most is those stories about people who come and they bring their mother, their sister, their aunt, and it becomes this multi-generational experience.
Sure.
And it just brings a great sense of pride to know how far this event has come over the last few years.
Really building a tradition with this, and a really one that people are going to be able to remember, young girls in their time, and just having a great base and a foundation of what women can really do. I think it's going to be a really great exposure there. We're in our last minute, guys. Any final words about the IFBW Fashion Show this Saturday?
Well, we just want to remind people that although we are currently sold out of tickets for this year's event, we are already planning next year's event. We always host it on the same weekend, the first Saturday in April. So if you aren't making it to this year's event this coming Saturday, make sure you write on your calendars April 5th, 2025. We'd love to see you there.
Love it. Already planning for the next season of this. This is really awesome. And you have to, because you've already sold out. I mean, that's a great problem to have. Guys, thank you so much for coming in today and speaking on this.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. That was Tyler Frump, president of the IFBW Fashion Show, and Kayla McGraw, along with Amy Hagan. Kayla McGraw is the vice president, all speaking on this IFBW Fashion Show. It's going to be a great one. All of you, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you, Tim.
Absolutely. This has been the WTIM Morning Show right here on WTIM, your information station. Thank you all for listening.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W2.